One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Jackets will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter. And Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity. And David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Miller. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. To the air, it's Fafita. Got it behind the line. It's Sauer. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25. But
turning it on! Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
On the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Back to pass. It's Grimes. Wide open downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Finds some fresh air. Breaks into the open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He's now up to 52 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They want to run this quarterback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind and then look to get something going here. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayden. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback making checks. Off play action on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And in this first game, you know they've got to be excited.
Yeah, and they're probably nervous too, right? Like first big-time stage, big-time moment. A lot of young talent. Let's see how they start their career off.
Back to pass, it's Fafita. He hurls one deep down the left side. There he goes. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Pressure coming. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Catch in the middle, it's Hayden. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Grimes. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, going up top. That one comes out hot down the right side.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The run from the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta.
And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO at point right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. This time he's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Fires to the big fella. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the tailback. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Stockton. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. And some room to work.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The offense changing the play. To throw, it's Grimes. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Buffaloes are threatening in the red zone. Looking for a crease. It's Hayden. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense looks like they're coming. Jumped on top of the pile.
I think he does a really good job on this second down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better third down. That's a play we can continue to run even on third down right now.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Touchdown, Buffs! Lazarus-like comeback is underway. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against just about any opponent. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running to the left. Got room to work. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Buying some time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. The give to the back. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is good! And that lead grows even bigger. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Dropping back, it's Fifita. Fires to the wideout. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball ends.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Cutler. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Fifita. Using the quick game. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's got an open man. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
What a great job by the defense here, playing with the lead, knowing the opponent needs a touchdown. They're just trying to get to the ball and punch it out. They practiced this all week, and it comes up big for them late. That turnover is going to seal this thing.
Looking downfield on first down. Gonna let it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of